Most years, gun companies drop a handful of new models, some small updates, and maybe one or two game changers. But 2025, this is different. This is a year where innovation is hitting hard, from handguns built for everyday carry to rifles designed for precision and power. Some of these guns are rewriting what shooters expect from their platforms, while others are reviving old-school designs with modern twists. So today, we're counting down the 10 new guns dominating 2025. The firearms that are getting all the attention because they're practical, well-engineered, and straight-up fun to shoot. Whether you're looking for a new carry gun, a reliable rifle, or something with a little nostalgia baked in, you're going to want to see what's on this list. At number 10, the High Point HP-15. Yes, you heard that right. High Point is making noise in 2025, and it's not just because of budget pistols. The HP-15 rifle is their first serious step into the AR-15 style modern sporting rifle category. Chambered in 5.56 NATO and also offered in .300 blackout, this gun brings all the features you expect from an AR at a price point that turns heads. The HP-15 comes with a 16-inch barrel, full-length Picatinny rail, MLOK handguard, and standard 30-round magazine compatibility. What's surprising is how well High Point pulled this off. For years, they were written off as the cheap gun brand, but the HP-15 shows they're listening to the market. It's not flashy, but it works. And for the shooter who wants a modern rifle without dropping over $1,000, this is a legit option. What makes it dominate in 2025 is accessibility. More people than ever want AR functionality, and High Point made it possible at an entry-level price without cutting out the features people actually care about. At number 9, the Kalashnikov AM-17. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the AM-17, straight out of Kalashnikov Concern's labs in Russia. This compact rifle has been teased for years, but 2025 marks its real breakout as production kicks off. It's chambered in 5.45 by 39 millimeters, the classic AK round, and built for lightweight maneuverability. The AM-17 uses a polymer lower to shave ounces, a folding adjustable stock, and ambidextrous controls. Things AK purists never used to see. It's built shorter and lighter than a traditional AK-74, but it still packs the punch and reliability you'd expect. Collectors are buzzing because it's a modern twist on a classic legacy. Operators like it for its portability and close quarters use, and enthusiasts just love seeing Kalashnikov step forward with something new that doesn't abandon its roots. The AM-17 is proof that AK design still has room to evolve, and in 2025, it's getting serious attention. At number 8, the Savage Stance XR. For handguns, Savage has been quietly stepping up, and the Stance XR is their latest entry in the micro-compact carry market. This one is all about balancing size and shootability. The XR version increases capacity to 13+1, while still keeping the frame slim enough for concealed carry. It's optics ready, ships with quality sights, and comes with grip texture that actually works instead of looking tactical for no reason. Savage also redesigned the trigger system for a cleaner break, which makes a big difference when you're firing under pressure. What makes this gun stand out is that it doesn't feel like a compromise. A lot of small carry guns either shoot poorly or carry too little. The Stance XR finds a middle ground, giving you the concealability you need without sacrificing comfort or confidence. For 2025, that's exactly what carry permit holders are looking for. At number 7, the Springfield Armory Echelon 4.5 F Comp. Springfield's Echelon line already shook things up with its modular fire control unit, making it easy to swap frames and slides. The new 4.5 F Comp takes that system and builds in an integrated compensator. This isn't an add-on muzzle device. It's part of the slide itself, designed to vent gases upward and reduce muzzle rise. The result, faster follow-up shots and better control, especially for shooters who push their guns hard in competition or defensive training. Pair that with Springfield's intuitive optic mounting system, where you can drop a red dot directly onto the slide without plates, and you've got one of the most forward-thinking pistols of 2025. It's not just about looking cool, it's about giving shooters every advantage right out of the box. At number 6, the Walther PDP Pro X. Walther's PDP line already earned respect for its ergonomics and out-of-the-box accuracy. In 2025, the new PDP Pro X expands that reputation with features shooters have been asking for. We're talking 20-round magazines for the full-size model, ported slides for recoil control, and optics-ready configurations across the board. Walther has leaned into the idea that shooters want modern features standard, not as expensive extras. The PDP Pro X is dominating because it takes a proven design and just makes it better. No gimmicks, no overcomplication, just smoother recoil, higher capacity, and a platform that feels as good in the hand as it performs on the range. If you've ever held a Walther, you know that natural fit. The Pro X keeps that magic alive while adding muscle. At number 5, the Charter Arms Double Dog. Revolvers aren't dead, and the Charter Arms Double Dog proves it. This wheel gun stands out because of its flexibility. Depending on the configuration, it can handle .357, Magnum/.38 Special, or even 9mm with interchangeable cylinders. That means you're not locked into one ammo type, which is a real advantage if supplies get thin. The Double Dog also brings features you usually don't see in budget-friendly revolvers. Things like ported barrels for recoil control, different barrel lengths to fit your role, and a finish that holds up against everyday carry use. Why is it dominating in 2025? Because while semi-autos take most of the spotlight, revolvers still have a strong following, and this gun makes them relevant again. For folks who want simplicity and reliability, or who just appreciate classic designs with modern options, the Double Dog is hitting the sweet spot. At number 4, the Konik Meet MC 9L and LS. Konik has built a reputation for giving shooters more than they pay for, and the new meaty MC9L and LS models are keeping that tradition alive. These are compact, optics-ready pistols designed for concealed carry, but with features that push them above the competition. With capacities up to 17+1, upgraded triggers, and slide cuts for weight reduction, the Meet MC9 variants feel premium while staying affordable. The LS version, with its slightly longer slide, balances concealability with better sight radius and recoil control. What dominates here is practicality. Konik knows their audience. People who want a dependable, accurate modern carry gun without spending $1,000. The Meet MC9 delivers exactly that, making it one of the most talked about pistols of 2025. At number 3, the EAA/Gerson Witness 2311 Brat. This one is for the 1911 lovers. The Witness 2311 Brat brings the classic 1911 platform into 2025 with a double-stack design. Chambered in 9mm, it packs 17 rounds into a frame that still keeps the slim, comfortable grip angle of a traditional 1911. It's got the skeletonized hammer, ambi safeties, crisp single-action trigger, and even a beaver tail grip safety, all the features people expect from a 1911. But instead of being stuck with 7 or 8 rounds, you've got real modern capacity. For shooters who love the history and feel of the 1911, but want it updated for today, the Brat is exactly what they've been waiting for. That's why it's dominating discussions and range time in 2025. At number 2, the High Point HP-15 pistol. Yes, High Point shows up twice, this time for their HP-15 pistol, which has been shaking up the handgun market since it was announced. This is a 9mm striker-fired pistol with a 15-round magazine, something High Point had never offered before. And while it doesn't pretend to be a premium gun, it delivers reliability at a price that makes people look twice. It's optics-ready, has decent ergonomics, and most importantly, it runs. What makes it dominate isn't that it's the best pistol ever made. It's that High Point has finally broken into the mainstream handgun conversation with a serious offering. For budget-conscious buyers, this pistol is huge. For High Point's reputation, it's transformative. And at number 1, the Smith & Wesson Mountain Guns. Topping the list are the Smith & Wesson Mountain Guns. These revolvers, available in .44 Magnum, Model 629, and .35-7 Magnum, Model 686, are a revival of a beloved series that shooters have been asking for. They're built lighter than standard N-frame and L-frame guns, making them easier to carry in the backcountry. They've ditched the internal lock that frustrated so many users, and they come with classic Smith& Wesson craftsmanship. The result is a revolver that feels like a piece of history, but functions like a modern workhorse. Why are they dominating 2025? Because they hit both markets, the old-school revolver fans who wanted them back, and new shooters who appreciate reliable, powerful handguns with timeless appeal. The mountain guns prove that revolvers still have a place in the modern era, and they've captured a lot of hearts this year. When you look at these 10 guns side by side, you see the trends shaping 2025. Optics-ready handguns are the new standard. Higher capacity is the expectation, not the exception. Rifles are getting more modular, more affordable, and more user-friendly. And revolvers, they're refusing to die quietly. Instead, they're adapting and thriving. So the real question is, which one of these speaks to you? Are you leaning toward the modern AR styling of the High-Point HP-15, the compact versatility of the Savage Stance XR, or maybe the classic power of the Smith& Wesson mountain guns? Drop your answer in the comments, and if this breakdown gave you something new to think about, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the firearms shaping our future. 2025 is already a big year for guns. The only question left is, which of these will end up in your safe?